All right, for YouTube, only a night has passed, but for me, the better part of a week has passed, and I have only so much memory of what exactly we are doing. Let's take a look at the map. So we have just entered the fourth area, I think. Are we still in the catacombs or the cathedral? I think we're in the catacombs. So I think we have 3 more zones to go. The map continues to be overwhelming and difficult to digest. We got some cultists, and then a battle with a new friend, a grave, a battle. Over here, we have a soul spring, a chest. I feel like chests are good. So maybe go off on this left course. Well, I guess we have a battle to start things off. And we only have 1 Damphir. I think we got our second Damphir. Let's look at the creation table. Oh, did we unlock the Damphir? No. No, there's the fallen Damphir. We need 1 more. All right. Well, I don't think we had anything else to do, so let's get into a fight. I'm gonna bring my A team just because I'm nervous about what may happen. I only have so much recollection. Hey, Stakes! It's knockoff Darkest Dungeon time. So we got 2 living armors and a spell thief. Truly happy Friday. Okay, so we're chunking these guys pretty good. Let's protect our werewolf. Oh, this guy steals our mana. Oh, and reduces our spell power. Interesting. What's your armor? Okay, so yeah, so you're quite magic resistant, so let's get working on you. And then I'm tempted to, yeah, let's just keep chunking him down. I think we want to move quickly because I don't want to lose a bunch of mana. Predatory growl indeed, werewolf friend. Now these living armors, they are better off using magic attacks against them. So let's try Terror Blast. Oh wait, that's not a stress attack. Yeah, so oh, we get a little ignite on that too. Let's see, 15, and you have 20 hit points. So I don't think they're gonna die. But I think we can safely do the charge cannon. Yeah. Nice. Taunt is OP in this game. That much is for certain. Ooh, move forward 2 I don't love. Let's throw a trap. You gotta love that. All right, so not to be too not to go too overconfidence as a slow and insidious killer, but things seem to be going okay. I feel like in the graveyard, we should do some more work on unlocking things. We can't do the Damphir until we get another one. Right here, I don't even know what that person what that person is. We could make a zombie, and then I don't know what that is either. What is this? A bone golem. Let's make a zombie, because we have a lot of parts at the moment. So we should be upgrading where we can. It was the excavation, right? I wish you didn't have to click that and bring up a second a second setup there. And then over here, we need a mummy. Do I just have a level 1 mummy? No, I guess I upgraded my mummy. So we should make ourselves a mummy. We're sitting on a stupid amount of parts, so I think this is wise. Yeah, this could very easily be, this interface could be drag this to here. And a lot of these little changes would make a big difference. The library requires a lich. Do we have the ability to make liches yet? I know we have a couple of liches. We do. All right. I'm just looking at the digger souls that we have, and I feel like it's advantageous to. Oh, a headless horseman. Do we have headless horseman crafting capability? Yes, we do. A mountain of human heads. Delightful. Yeah, so we need a bone golem there. Banshee and a mummy for here. I think so. We think we can do those two. I'm not really looking at what we're getting out of these, admittedly. But... And I also don't know if putting higher level characters into these places has an effect. It's probably a thing I should know. But so for this last one, we need... Wait, is that a thing that we have? That looks familiar. Is that a Death Knight? I don't know. Hold on. No, that is a shade. So we don't have a shade yet. What is this? We don't have a lost soul yet. We don't have a bone golem yet. We don't have a blood phantasm yet. We don't have a blood phantasm yet. We can put a lich and a vampire in here, so let's do those two. A lich. Now I'm wondering... Hey, Bear. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing some much needed, well, I don't know if much needed is correct, but I'm doing some upgrades here to the structures, just to get them all set. And it looks like at this point, yeah, we need a couple Dampiers, which we can't quite make yet. We only have the one. But I think that's all the upgrades we can do until we can craft more things. And I spent a few parts. I think our artifacts are okay, but now we have this rather awkward... Where are our chests? Chests seem relatively valuable. Let's go hard left on this one. We'll pick up this chest, get some cultists, visit some baddies. Oh, sacrificial altar. By sacrificing minions, Iratus receives parts, items, and random consumables. I'm wondering if we should just make something. Oh, we do have a lost soul now, actually. I hadn't made one of these yet. I don't know when we unlocked this. Maybe just now, but let's take a look at a lost soul. Okay, so we have a stress attack for their primary. Oh, they have a heal. Attacks the chosen ally and deals damage. Attack does not spend an action. Okay, Benevolent Spirit is interesting. Misleading Beauty is a magic attack that buffs further damage. Interesting. Delusion, a party-wide stress attack. Dubious Boon, 2 wards, but deals less damage. And then I could see Dubious Boon being useful to put on a skeleton. And then Sudden Reality. All minions gain +1 damage until the battle ends for each buff or debuff removed this way. And it removes all buffs and debuffs. Lost Souls are interesting. I don't think we're going to work one in right now. So I'm gonna sacrifice the Lost Soul that I just got. Each round of combat, okay, so we got some wrath increase, we got a little bit of flesh, another enchanted bone. That's like our 11th one of those. And then we're facing 3 living armors, which means we want a magic-based team, which I think probably means we don't really have a great magic-based team, if I'm being honest. The zombie does... This zombie, I believe, in particular, I gave them the magic-based bombardment, so that'll be useful for finishing. So we'll go with that team. And then also the Damphir has a nice magic-based attack. I'll queue up a sudden ambush. I think for the most part, these guys seem to mostly attack the front ranks, and they seemed not to do too much damage against our skeleton, who seems to be reasonably tanky. Yep, that feels pretty A-okay. So I think I can just place down the trap here, and as we kill stuff, good things will happen. I'm gonna do 1 round of buffing just because I think we have time for it. Still some chunky damage there. I can't complain about the werewolf for sure. Okay, and shock charges will probably finish up the round if I had to guess. I'm surprised how our rage meter seems to be filling rather slowly. All right. Seems good. Yeah, these living armors aren't doing much. As long as we have a skeleton, we can probably go with anything. A level 31 brain. Interesting. That could certainly do some work. Oh, we also picked up some consumables. For the first 2 rounds of battle, all minions deal more damage. That seems really nice. And each round of combat, Iratus can use an additional potion. We're not using potions because I haven't discovered any potions. I guess maybe I should be putting in, like, armor, dust, skull. This minigame is literally the worst. Wait. Is that a craft button? Something is wrong. Okay, no, it's not. All right. So I should be using these consumable artifacts too. Like, there's no reason not to use Book of Ancient Wisdom almost every time, since it seems like we just have a lot going on. We have a lot of them, that is. The Science Mantle I'm not so interested in. One of these upgrades required a lost soul, and I didn't think that I had it yet. So let me see if I can find that one real quick. Ah, this requires a lost soul, but only after we have a shade. The lost soul seems like we're a little ahead of the game in terms of that upgrade showing up. Maybe the lost soul is more valuable than I think it is. But yeah, we'll go this way. We'll take party experience, I think, for like this party. I'm so tempted to just rely on our main team, but I know that's not very smart. So let's go for this team. Do I want to level up any of them? It lets you update any slot. You're talking about the Lost Soul? Uh-oh, I wasn't paying attention when I just sent them in. Hopefully okay, yeah, this is the team that I wanted. Let's protect the Headless Horseman. Oh, a little rainstorm. Cool effect. Profitable bounty. Seems like we can use that right off. I think the sorceress seems scary. The ward is unfortunate. The abomination, I really like its defend. The riposte seems good. I don't think I realized that when I was starting out. Yeah, the block in the ward is a bummer. Okay, the abomination is taking damage, unlike the skeleton. That makes me a little nervous. Is that going to put out their fire, maybe? That would be cool if that had put out their fire. But the abomination has some innate healing, so I think we can... So let's see, if we do that, we get Bloodthirst going. That's just going to give us some passive healing. Let's see, so we can spend a little bit of mana there, and then... 30% of its current vigor. Okay, so I think for now we just do that. Yeah, and we hope that that's a kill. Getting a little nervous that the abomination isn't as tanky as I necessarily want it to be. How much damage is this doing? To 145? This should be a kill. We've kind of ignored this this duder. And I'm gonna need to come up with some healing for our abomination. I don't know that I have any, so that's going to be interesting. Do you have any self heals? I know it gets a bit of healing on its own. Now this instantly destroys an enemy that has less than 20% sanity remaining. After receiving damage from this ability, the abomination receives a buff restoring 15% vigor until the end of combat. Bosses... So I don't know why it's saying that we can necessarily do this. Oh, maybe because this guy has no sanity, we can always do it? Nope. Immune. All right, we learned a thing, right? That's always good. Getting a little nervous for our abomination. Little nervous. And I haven't figured out the vampire, to be sure, but yeah, that worked out nicely. Other than our abomination taking some damage. Minions' abilities ignore both block and ward. Seems very good. We also got another 37 brain, which seems also good. So let's see. So we're going to go to the graveyard. We're going to go to the mortuary. Pull out these guys. Put our abomination in there. I guess we can leave one of them cooking. Is everybody in here doing well? Yeah, it looks like we're good. So I'll put you in there. And then talents, we're sitting on 3. Dispel. Removes all debuffs from a minion and all buffs from the enemies. This seems quite strong. Let's pick up Dispel. I don't know that I'll remember to use it, but this team is not a real team. So we're going to go with the A team. I should probably start using some of these 31 brains. Your name is Alden? My name is Alden. Hello and welcome to the stream. What an incredible coincidence, other Alden. Welcome. What part of the world do you hail from? I am live too. Maybe we're the same person. Ohio? Nice. I am normally in California and currently on the East Coast, in my parents' basement, taking care of one of my ailing parents. Minions gain 10 vigor until the end of battle. Minions gain dread or critical hits by minions and enemies. I like the Ring of the Leprechaun. I'm not going to equip it. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, and then we're going to stick with this team. And I don't think we're going to use any of our brains. So that sounds bad, not going to use any of our brains. But, oh, a lot of spell thieves. We'll see if we can quickly dispatch with them. They're going to take up a bunch of our mana. That's what I have learned about them. Disfiguring Flurry may get this kill. That was close. I think the flame may get it. I feel pretty good about that. I think we can afford to bombard. It's going to go off pretty quickly. So I play a lot of strategy games and roguelites and roguelike games. So at the moment on my channel, I'm playing Darkest Dungeon 2. I'm trying out Iratus right now. This is my first playthrough of Iratus. I play some RimWorld. I play The Last Spell, which I've been having a really good time with. I've also played some Loop Hero. Yeah, pretty varied set of games. Yeah, he stole my mana. Jerk. I like the way the Damfear operates. Now wait, RDS. I know RTS is real-time strategy games, but is RDS a specific game or a genre of games? Sorry if I'm showing my ignorance here. This team does work, for sure. Shackles of War. Enemies can't escape or become inspired. We have yet to have an inspiration. I think that at the difficulty level that we are playing at, that will never happen. So let's look at our consumables really quickly here. Ignore Ward, one-time use. When a minion dies, then we'll probably never use those. Start with full Wrath. The Gambling Chip we probably should use. The first spell used in battle will cost 0. That's another nice one. For winning a battle, gain 100% experience. Yeah, we can toss that one on too. Let's toss the 100% experience one and try and do a fight with our other crew. Okay, it's a specific game. What is that an acronym for it, or is that its full name? And then let's see. We have upgrades to do here. I don't like the stress attack on the zombie. Hey, Rusty. Welcome, welcome. How are things going with you? Let's see. I'm going to grab 1 accuracy and then I think a little bit of luck, and I'll grab one natural resistance. Why not? Clean general. Yes, I mean, there's a couple of videos where I've done general kills that I don't know if they'll be instructive or not. Did you just get your butt kicked by the general? Is that why you're suggesting that? Let's see, we got a cultist encounter, so we'll go this way, and then we're gonna have a battle where we haven't seen the enemies. I think that's what this denotes. I think the question marks either mean we don't know. Okay, Alden, thank you for hanging out and visiting. Let's see, mechanical arm. I do like. Whenever an enemy escapes or becomes insane, the vampire receives accuracy evasion. We haven't been making people insane very much. Headhunter has an additional 5% chance to kill an enemy. I'm tempted to take the Tear of Blood. Maybe we can make that work. And then I want this crew to go in. But I'm a little nervous about our Abomination. Seemed pretty bad at tanking. So I want to look here at what, if anything, we can do. Oh, it is so expensive. Let's give him a vigor point. I was pretty worse for wear after last night's general fight for sure. Let's actually I think we're sitting on like 3 brains right now. 3 level 31 brains. Yeah, let's at least use, I mean, I feel like we're reaching diminishing returns to a certain extent here. But maybe we can, this is almost a 10 level up. So let's do 1 on the abomination. And then I think I'm going to put a lot of it into vigor. I mean, I could also get a little bit of resistance. Let's try doing that. Let's just see how much of an effect that has. And then we're going to go in with this team, which may be ill-advised. I'm holding off judgment, Rusty. I want to get through the game. So far, I don't see it knocking my socks off. But you know, only time will tell. Let's see. 109. I think we can just secure this kill right off the bat. That's a nice speedy kill. We like to see that. No, I think, see, the warding is really annoying. It always feels bad to kind of just hit into things, but I think the sorceress is our next target, so I'm just going to knock off their block. I think we Abyssal right off the bat, just trying to get some damage in. So she mostly just buffs. And what is the buff? It increases damage dealt. Okay, that's good to know. We have a reasonably tanky team, so I'm tempted to kind of like to do that, fishing for the stun. Nice, we got it. So I'm very eagerly anticipating being able to play Baldur's Gate 2, or Baldur's Gate 3, excuse me. Baldur's Gate 2 is old news, but Baldur's Gate 3 is something that I have been really wanting to play, and I feel like it scratches that same itch, that RPG style itch. Now, you're redirecting attacks, so I think we're close enough to endgame that I'm going to try and finish it off. Hey, Vaynard, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then Gut is just Gut is just good business. Although this guy is very tanky, it seems, at the moment. Holy cow, yeah. Interesting. We're barely hitting this guy. Yeah, it's still very early access. It's a game that I am very excited about, but so this guy is very everything resistant at the moment. Not exactly sure what to do about that, but let's hit him with this. Yeah, another Alden showed up, Stakes. What are the chances, I ask you? Hoping for, I guess, stun immune, potentially? We're getting close. Just not quite able to finish this guy off. I'm glad he doesn't have, like, an ultimate ability or anything like that. This should secure the kill. Okay, this team is decent. Let's check here. So we need more insanity triggers. We need to gather more bones. We need to do it on a higher difficulty. We need to find another Damfear. I don't know if our chances of Damfears is over at the moment. It would be a real shame if we weren't going to find any more Damfears for the remainder of the run. Let's check to make sure we're not leaving like a lot of stat points on the table here. We have 10 here. That's nothing to sneeze at. I think we'll just do the 10 there. We have 11 here. Some damage and some accuracy seems good. Anytime I can put resistance in on our skeleton, I'm down. And then keep buffing that attack whenever possible. All right. Let's give our A team a chance to do some work. Oh, Slay the Spire is a classic, Rusty. No, not easy by any means, but very, very enjoyable. I'm going to put in a little extra damage there and then do a quick stymie. Was trying to take this guy out early. It does look like initiative-wise, we're going to be in a bit of trouble here, and we're going to take some damage before. We're going to take some damage on the werewolf before I can get the block up, which is a little scary. Stole my mana. I don't really want to move forward, so I think I'm just going to wreck that guy. Should be wrecked once that fire proc happens. 74 to 84. Well, given what we're working with, I think shock charges is the way to go. I don't like wasting that, but I don't have a better answer for the warding, issues. Now let's see. I think we do this. Ooh, they hit for non-zero. I think that's the first time. Hand of Fate 2. That's I don't think I know that game necessarily. That is not by no means a criticism of it, but I'm not familiar. Let's see. I'll put an ambush on this guy. In the same space as Slay the Spire, I can't remember if we have talked about Monster Train, but Monster Train is another favorite of mine. Great roguelike deck builder. Ooh, that's going to be a waste of an ambush, unfortunately, it looks like. Yeah, we didn't need to do 114 damage there. And then that's some chunky damage right there. Our werewolf is continuing to go off. Ooh, a severed foot. The minion performs an additional action in round 1. Oh, that is very interesting with our zombie. Because we can do a prep, and I'm going to try putting the foot on our zombie. I want to try this out. The 10% damage is also very good, I think. But being able to do a... So what I'm thinking is we can do a even more powder, which doubles our damage and adds accuracy, and then immediately also set up, which I think is better for getting the zombie active sooner. And then, hold on, I want to see, were there any other things? So what is a broken arm? Minion receives a block and a ward when an ally dies. We're not planning on doing that. Minion's abilities ignore block and ward. That's tempting for our werewolf, who currently has crit damage, and the werewolf receives luck and crit chant hits. Wait, the werewolf receives +5 luck and +5% critical hit strength until the battle ends each time they take damage, up to 6 times. We're not tanking with this werewolf, so I'm going to replace Moonshard with the ability to go through block and ward, because I think that's really important. Okay. We got a sacrificial altar, so we should sacrifice something. I'm tempted to sacrifice something higher level. that we're just kind of sitting on. What do we have just training in the arena? We have a level 21 Lich. That's our only Lich, so I'm encouraged not to want to do that. It's our only Banshee. We do have this level 1 Vampire. Let's just sacrifice the level 1 Vampire. I think we were talking a bit, Rusty, about that. Yeah, because of Elden Ring. That's good stuff. Ooh, Jar of Blood. After combat victory, all your minions are restored to full. Ooh, okay, that's a nice one-time use when you know you're going into something nasty. This is a pretty... We do have a new bad guy at the back there. Let's check this team for upgrades. Make sure we're not leaving anything on the table. Stats-wise. 2 is not that much. 17, though. That's a lot. I think we do plus damage and then maybe a touch of evasion there. We spent all of our points there. And then the Headless Horseman, just keep that damage rolling. Oh, you look the Blade Mistress. Very interesting. I don't really have a stress team. I should probably make a stress team. This thing and its buffs are a little worrisome. Interesting. Gonna try and take this guy out real quick. Real quick like. I think that was on the other team, potentially. Well, let's see. How much points do you have? How hard does this hit? To 145. I mean, I think we do it here. And now we start working on the Blade Mistress, I reckon. Hoping for a stun. Love to see it. We don't like that we're going to get, I think, ooh, remove debuffs. Okay, we like that, actually. That's good. This is going to hit 2 randoms. We don't know who. That's some crazy damage right there. I think we can finish this guy off. Oh my gosh. This zombie is just wrecking fools. Oh, they ran away. That's interesting. Maybe the buffing classes only... Ooh. We got a flesh that is higher level. Huh. Got a very high level one. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you need to leave things on the back burner, Rusty. I don't blame you. Yeah, so we picked up a really nice flesh. So that's our first legendary item. We have a decent number of rare items. I seem to remember that the Abomination is double flesh. Double flesh, a heart, and an ectoplasm. So we could make a pretty insane Abomination. So this would be plus 14 stats, plus 6. That's plus 20, plus 4. I think we might save up, though. Oh, it was free about a month and a half ago, Stakes. I seem to remember. I didn't pick it up there. Yesterday, the last time I played it, it was also like 80% off on Steam. That's where I bought it. I kind of dragged my feet on buying it and then picked it up on Steam. All minions receive 12 accuracy. Does not work on summon. That seems good. Let's pick that up. Oh, Overwhelming Ire seems really good. Let's save up for Overwhelming Ire. Let's see. We got an Ancient Coffin. or a grave. So the coffin is filled with items. The grave is going to give us a dormant minion. Let's try the grave. And then let's grab one of these guys. Level 20.